All right, everybody, it is time for the biggest party of the summer. And it's so big that we got to have 2 nights of it. Summerslam in the Ultraverse Night 1. Glad to have you all here. 10 matches on the docket for today between Raw, Smackdown, and NXT. This is an all brands on deck event, and this match card is loaded. And these beats are fat. My God. Big shout out once again to An Audio. We do have live. If you guys are interested in using them, you can go check out their music in anaudio.org. I do believe it is. But anyways, SummerSlam is live. We have a lot that has led up to today, and a lot that is going to affect the future of the Ultraverse. So let's get started with the biggest party of the summer. And you know what is a great way to know that you're throwing a good party? Because all of a sudden, out of nowhere, someone could lose part of their clothing or randomly get their head shaved. Like what's gonna happen in our first match, a hair versus mask match. Here's what is on the line here. Kenny Omega and Ella Jacobs have been going at war for about the last 3 months. And we are going to end that war. At least we're saying we're ending it. If Kenny Omega loses, he will be bald as a newborn baby. If Ella Jacobs loses, she will be demasked for the first time in her career. And that is what is on the line here in your opening match of the biggest party of the summer, SummerSlam in the Ultraverse. Let's get to it. Our first match, hair versus mask. All right, here we go. This is a hair versus mask match. Kenny Omega with his hair on the line, Ella Jacobs with her mask on the line, and we are underway with our first match at SummerSlam. This is a tone setter for the whole weekend. This is how we're getting things started. An absolute war has been bubbling between Ella Jacobs and Kenny Omega. It has also involved Thomas Jacobs, Ella Jacobs' brother, who this all started when Thomas Jacobs decided to have Kenny Omega accompany him to ringside in a title match where Thomas Jacobs ended up losing that match. Ella Jacobs blaming Kenny Omega and her brother Thomas for not sticking to the plan. Ever since then, it has been nothing but vitriol, nothing but pure just malice and venom between Omega and Ella Jacobs. Ella Jacobs, known as a pronounced luchador inside of the Ultraverse. V-trigger there. Only a 1 count. Ella Jacobs, a proud luchador. The mask is part of her identity, has not been seen anywhere without it. What a beautiful destroyer. Ducked the kick and dumped Omega on his head. But Ella Jacobs, in order to get this match on the line, she put her mask on the line just to assure that Kenny Omega would take the bait. Ella Jacobs, on the other hand, if she wins, she will literally get to scalp Kenny Omega. He will be bald as Ricochet. He will be bald as AJ Francis. He will be bald as a third thing. I couldn't think of one. Stomped to the ribs there, delivered by Omega. Ella Jacobs with Kenny Omega on the shoulders. And the strength of Ella Jacobs, F10! Tried to go for a stomp, but Omega right back up to his feet. Irish whip. Ducks under. German suplex from Omega to the Blackbird. Our referee makes a better door than a window. Float around, up and down with a float over Liger bomb to try to put this one away. early on in the match and only able to get a 2 count. But yeah, chat, who is your favorite bald wrestler or wrestling personality? Let us know. Let us know. Who's your favorite bald wrestler or wrestling personality? Running the trigger from Omega for the 1, the 2, and yet another 2 count.
Something.
Up and nice suplex there. Using the leverage of bringing Omega up off the ground to add some extra sauce onto that impact. Elliott Jacobs trying to start to turn this one around because it feels like it's been all Omega up to this point. And I don't care who you are, you cannot allow Kenny Omega to run away with it. Dumps him on his head. Near the middle of the ring, Elliott Jacobs quick for the pinfall to try to steal one here, and does not get his hair yet.
This is going to take some power here. Look at this strength. Absolutely impressive.
That is the time to sleep from Elliott Jacobs, and it is not time for Kenny Omega to sleep just yet. That was one of the great things about Elliott Jacobs is that she does not waste much energy when it comes to moves. She's great at chaining her moves together. You just saw it there with that power bomb and the transition into the go to sleep, or sorry, yeah, the time to sleep rather. Omega shooting his shot, now going up to the top rope. Meteor across the ring. Thought Elliott Jacobs was going to roll to the outside of the ring, but no. Knee to face, and Omega might be nothing. Elliott Jacobs pops right back up and punches him right in the mouth. Springboard, drop kick connects. Irish whip, reversed by Elliott Jacobs. Kick to the knee, kick to the face. Omega now grounded. Elliott Jacobs. Oh, super kick. Connects right under the chin. Follows that super kick up with a power bomb. Follows that power bomb up by nothing. Kenny Omega with his hair on the line, fighting like his life is on the line. Kick to the knee and another kick to the jaw there from Omega. Elliott Jacobs saying it's about time for you to kiss my ass, Kenny. Kick salt, no, countered by Omega V-trigger. 2 count after the V-trigger. A hushed silence over the crowd. A hushed silence, a little bit of pressure and tension in the air as people thought that that was it. Elliott Jacobs able to fight her way out of the clutches of Kenny Omega. Irish whip into the corner. Elliott Jacobs head of steam, and once again the kick swatted away by Omega. Sling blade. Basement drop kick. Omega firing his shot. And once again, Omega to the second rope. Once again, this time with a diving, rolling uppercut. And Kenny Omega, after a second, was like, I guess that's it. I guess that's enough. But you know what? This is the Blackbird. She's the longest reigning champion in the history of the Ultraverse. She's not going to go down without a fight. Kenny Omega is the longest reigning male champion in the history of the Ultraverse when he held the United States Championship. Elliott Jacobs is the Smackdown Women's Champion, held that championship for the longest for any woman, for any person. Omega loves calling his shot. Once he does that, he usually goes up to the ropes, but not this time. He's looking to take too much time. Elliott Jacobs getting right back in time. Omega rolls out of the way in time fought over, and they may be out of time with the floating Liger bomb. Omega drilled it, and this might kill it. Omega has got Jacobs in his sights. Koji clutch is in, and Ella Jacobs taps out. Kenny Omega wins via submission. Ella Jacobs will no longer be allowed to wrestle with a mask. Kenny Omega holds on to his hair. Ella Jacobs, known for her history of being a proud masked wrestler, will now lose a predominant part of her identity. Here is your winner of the mask versus hair match, Kenny Omega. As we continue on with SummerSlam. We continue on with SummerSlam after that shocking first match with the first title match of the stream preview. LA Knight looking to become the European champion as he takes on Empire Inc.'s Justice Garrison with the European Championship on the line here at SummerSlam Night 1. Let's get to it. Our next match here, the European Championship on the line, LA Knight against Justice Garrison. Following matches for one fall is for the European Championship. Introducing first, the challenger. Represented in our channel. Represented in our channel by the Lone Wolf, he is LA Knight. And his opponent. He is the CEO of Empire Inc., the reigning and defending European champion, represented in our channel by the Suave One. He is Justice Garrison!
The champion thrives in these situations. Pride and heart will be tested.
Hey, Catgar, you're all good. Let's get started with this match. The European Championship on the line. Justice Garrison just got knocked the out by LA Knight in the first punch. And that's what we've got here to get started with the show. Or get started with this match. This is, of course, our second match, our first title match of SummerSlam. Justice Garrison coming in looking to defend the European Championship. If Justice Garrison is able to successfully defend this title, this will be a second defense of the European Championship. Hey, Ginger, thank you so much for the resub for 30 months. Adding on a little extra pyro to this match, LA Knight versus Justice Garrison, willing Justice up to his feet. Grayboard drop kick.
Misconnection. Oh, what a clubbing blow. Man, what timing on that counter. Pop up to opponent.
Yep, this is our second match of SummerSlam Night 1. And Volcane coming in with a gifted sub to Nikolai Popovsky. Thank you so much, Volking. And that punch also very explosive from Justice Garrison.
Volkeg gifted a tier 1 sub to Nikolai Popusky. They have given 284 gift subs in the channel.
Big win in this match. Knight needs to get this crowd to keep making noise. The louder they
LA Knight dumping Justice Garrison to the outside of the ring and taking a second to get some air, try to rest up a little bit, or play possum as he rolls up the champ and only able to get a 0 count.
waiting for him to get back on his feet so he can strike. Springboard drop kick.
LA Knight dominating Justice Garrison. Justice feeling no justice, no peace in this match against LA Knight.
Stumbling to his feet, he might just be rising.
Up perched on the top rope, LA Knight looking to drop a bomb or a kick that knocks out the referee as well.
High-risk move and a breakneck.
Big move, but all of a sudden, the referee, Jessica Carr, is down and Justice Garrison is able to start charging. It was a huge dropkick from LA Knight for sure, but the referee also absorbing the impact there, and just like that, this match is turned around. That was inadvertent contact, so LA Knight will not be fined. That looked to be inadvertent contact with the referee. LA Knight kicked Justice. Justice flopped into the referee. No fine for LA Knight. Yeah, big drop kick, but slow on the count because she bumped on the back of her head.
Oh, what a quick answer. Oh, saw it coming and got an elbow for their trouble. Big punch. Ouch. Challenger's in a bad way. Been holding strong thus far in the match, but you can only outrun the lasting effects of a fight for so long. And he saw that coming from Knight.
Kick to the gut, but Knight ducks away. Warrior strikes from the challenger. LA Knight looking to get his hands, I believe, on his first singles championship here in the Ultraverse. And that's only a 1 count. This match has still got a long way to go.
To the body and a shining wizard. Shoulders are down. Is this enough to retain? Title match stays
After the Shining Wizard, only a 2 count.
has some fight left. Knight denies the attack. Oh no, vice-like pressure on the temples. After everything he's been through. Got it.
Justice with the claw! And out of nowhere,
Hey, yo, Billy, what's up? Get on your feet for Empire Inc. Led by
Justice Garrison wins just like that.
Or get your bell cracked. Hit a John with the fist coming from the back. Jumping off the top rope. Leave you with no hope. Empire Inc. Led by Justice Garrison. You already know.
That vice grip right around the temples, I didn't see that coming. Like, that was quick. Because LA Knight was dominating this match. Here is your winner and still European champion, Justice Garrison. Seriously though, that vice grip, I don't know. There had to be some extra sauce or something on that because LA Knight was quick with the tap. And Justice Garrison retains the European Championship. Stream previews are always interesting because it always seems like there's like one championship that stays and then the rest change hands, or one championship that changes hands and the rest stay. That's been kind of the ebb and flow this season. Will that be the case tonight with the rest of the title matches that are on the line here at SummerSlam? We'll wait for those matches to happen. But right now, Empire Inc. is celebrating in the VIP suite. Our next match here at SummerSlam is for the NXT Hardcore Championship. It's weird that the champion's coming out first, right? Like it's weird that the champion's coming out first. Because usually the champ comes out. Whatever. This is for the NXT Hardcore Championship. Scorpio has been on a warpath lately, and that warpath is culminated by him at the last stream review winning the NXT Hardcore Championship in the least hardcore match that there was. Seriously, he introduced weapons, he didn't use them. He kind of turned the idea of a hardcore match on its head. And now he's coming out first? I have to wonder if Scorpio is playing some games with not just his opponent Tommy Lee, who's not won a lot of matches this season, but also going to be playing games with the general manager. Hey, you think that you're going to get a hardcore match? Straight wrestling match. Oh, you want the champion to come out first? Or come out second? Coming out first. You got to think that Scorpio's sending some kind of message to somebody. Tommy Lee comes into this match. I gotta tell you, this win-loss record does not inspire much confidence. Tommy Lee is 3-9. He is stepping up against Scorpio, who's 5-2. Let's see how this goes. NXT Hardcore Championship is on the line. Scorpio versus Tommy Lee. The following match scheduled for one fall is for the NXT Hardcore Championship. In this match, there are no disqualifications and falls count anywhere. Introducing first, the challenger, represented in our channel by the hero boy named Finn. He is the #1 influencer, Tommy Lee. And his opponent, represented in our channel by its Mastodon, he is your reigning and defending NXT Hardcore Champion, Scorpio! Still gotta wonder why Scorpio came out first during the intros, but mind games aside, we are underway. Hardcore Championship is on the line. Tommy Lee, 3-9 record. Scorpio, 5-2 record. But all that matters is what happens between the break and the pop. That's how we get started. Tommy Lee starts off going high. Scorpio ducks under the clothesline, spikes him with the DDT, and we are off to the races with this Hardcore Championship match. Springboard moonsault didn't have the distance on it. Scorpio's got to work on that aerial range, apparently.
Wrist clutch applied. Look at this.
Ripcord, get out of my face, slam. Series of kicks to the ribs, and now Tommy Lee, after that early match hiccup. Oh, you know, you've acknowledged me. I'm not in this match, but I'm still here at SummerSlam. I am the tribal streaming thief with white teeth. Acknowledge me! Thank you, Master Roman Reigns. Appreciate you for joining us on commentary for SummerSlam. For those of you who are unaware, during our live streams, you do have the ability to change my camera and my microphone, like with using your channel points and causing things like that to happen. Those are some things that you get by interacting with us live on the Twitch channel. Ripcord knee shot there, delivered by the #1 influencer, Tommy Lee, and then a springboard moonsault, and that one actually connects. And now Tommy Lee with a ladder. This is not a ladder match. This is not a TLC match. This is a hardcore rules match. So all toys are valid. Stiff punch there, delivered by Tom. Oh, and then Tommy Lee hanging Scorpio up on the ropes, getting right back to the inside of the ring, and a knee to the gut.
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows. And this one could be moving to ringside.
Tommy Lee knocking over the drink table, getting a water bottle, and then gets a boot to the face. Springboard moonsault from the hardcore champion Scorpio.
That'll ring your bell. I don't know what he's got in mind heading to the floor here.
Scorpio also getting himself a water bottle.
On their feet. He wants them to make some noise.
This match going to the outside of the ring. Once again, hardcore rules. It is false count anywhere, and a nice twisting knee shot there from Tommy Lee, and only a 1 count on the outside of the ring.
Emphatic kick out, and there's still a lot of game left here. What do they got planned here?
The nice slam there.
Oh my goodness. Here he comes, sliding back into the ring. Has him up for the power slam, countered into an inverted DDT. We're going to shut this down.
After the inverted DDT, looking to go for the pin. Only a 1 count.
He clearly has no
Still apparently very early stages in this match, although that does make a lot of sense. I don't believe either Scorpio or Lee have hit any of their big money moves yet. We haven't seen that that worldwide trending move from the #1 influencer. We haven't seen the descent into madness or the fear spike from Scorpio.
This is making me nervous.
Springboard DDT onto the apron, which is the hardest part of the ring as we make our way to the outside of the ring. Thank you to the Mastodrome 3000. Mastodrome 3000 brought to you by Luther. Lex Luthor did nothing wrong, and a table being involved. Tommy Lee trying to throw it at Scorpio. Kick to the gut, series of strikes, series of kicks from Scorpio. Oh my God! Janice is been introduced, and this is now a triple threat match apparently, but a springboard knee, or a vaulting knee shot from Tommy Lee and a 2 count.
He's still in the fight, but for how much longer?
Table being thrown back in the ring. Tommy Lee looking to do some damage.
Wants this fight on the outside.
Scorpio keeping this on the outside of the ring, however. Kick to the gut. Could have been an attempt at a fear spike, but no. Turned into an enziguri. Only a 1 count.
There is no quit in this man tonight.
Irish whip reversed into the stairs. Nice move there from the #1 influencer, Tommy Lee. Going right back after that water bottle.
And this one might be headed ringside. Slips away just in time.
Scorpio catches him. Irish whip across the outside. Scorpio back to the inside of the ring.
Oh, look at this. Measuring. He's about to unleash something big.
Springboard. Nothing there.
Right to nowhere.
Just did not judge the distance correct.
Human crash test dummy.
Hammerlock. Nope.
Completely cuts them off.
Nice punch there from Lee. Lee has got Scorpio up in a very bad position. Bang!
Feast your eyes. Could that be enough to gain the title?
For the 1, the 2, and only a 2 count.
I knew it would take more than that to put the champ away. But just how much more is needed? The end could still be right around the corner.
Tommy Lee
The arsenal was not enough.
stalking Scorpio on the outside of the ring. The Hardcore Championship is on the line. The champion is on the ropes. Tommy Lee has been incredibly impressive in this Hardcore Rules match. Scorpio, handful of hair. Introducing Lee into the LED board.
Coming back from the
And now the champ back in the ring. The challenger back up to his feet. Could not connect with the shot with Janice, and instead took an axe hammer to the top of the head.
1-2 punch of high risk.
And now Scorpio with Janice in hand, trying to break it over the back. That spiked 2x4.
Insult to injury. And a carefully measured knee drop.
Drop of the knee across the shoulder. Tommy Lee in a bad spot here. Tommy Lee in the grips of the champion. Scorpio is going to finish this inside the ring. Or at least he's going to try to springboard, and not his best moment there. Not his best moment. Pop up! Descent into madness on the other side of the table.
That's it. The title's going nowhere. Goes for the pin.
For the 1, the 2, and the 2 count only, as the number 1 influencer, Tommy Lee, finds a way to kick out at a 2 count. Got to go for a springboard there. Scorpio stops him in his tracks. Lee able to land on his feet. Goes for 1 kick. Scorpio catches the second. Tommy Lee kick to the gut. Powerbomb position. He's got Scorpio up. Maybe looking for a descent into madness of his own. Maybe trying to steal it. Scorpio able to fight his way out. Stiff punches there from the champion. Heavy hands being thrown from the champion. Big counter there from Lee. Back and forth we go. The action is starting to ratchet up here in this hardcore championship match. And another trending knee shot for the 1, 2, and a 2 count again. Tommy Lee swung for the fences there, was not able to hit a home run, and a sledgehammer. Oh my God! The sparks are flying off that hammer. I don't know how Scorpio was able to get up. Damn! Hit him so hard there were sparks. Well, Scorpio now looking to return the favor. Stiff shot with that sledgehammer for the 1, the 2, and still this match continues on. Once again, and Scorpio rolls into the ropes. Tommy Lee takes a second to drink it in that he's got the champion down, and a big kick to the face. That's a good point to go for a pin. Only a 2 count, however.
How in the world did he kick out? Over the top and lands awkwardly outside. Heading to the outside now.
Back outside we go. And that's gotta be it. That's the 3rd time he's connected with that move for the 1, 2, and a quick 2 count. That was a quick 2 count. Tommy Lee looking to try to get a water bottle to remind you all to drink water. Series of just cold stomps from the number 1 influencer, looking to shock the world here at SummerSlam. Diving Meteora! And closed hammer fists, all legal in this hardcore rules match. Stomp avoided by Scorpio. Sling blade from the challenger. Tried to go for a leaping knee, but Scorpio able to get out of the way. Tripped over his own feet and ate the back of Tommy Lee's foot.
Oh, my Lord. My goodness. Came down like a hammer on that arm.
I think Tommy Lee might be going for the big bottle. Yep, there it is. All those little tiny bottles not really doing the job. Oh, Scorpio caught him! Descent into madness, head bouncing off of the LED, turned by the LED ring post. Scorpio caught him. 1, 2, and another 2 count. Scorpio, it looked like of all things that descend to madness out of nowhere, but instead it was desperation. And the number 1 influencer still kicking out at 2. Kick, caught, countered by Lee. Hardcore championship once again on the line. Scorpio able to mule kick. Could that be it? His head did hit the LED. His head hit the barricade on the recoil. Scorpio only able to get a 2 count. Only able to get a 2 count there. Gut check from Scorpio on the outside. And now the steel stairs. Just being thrown into the face. Look at the wound. And Scorpio clearing off the announcer's table too. Tommy Lee down. Scorpio going all the way up. Scorpio going all the way up. And misses. He hit the stairs on the way down. Oh, that's Brainbuster into the barricade, but Tommy Lee gets right up and gets thrown over the stairs, over the rubble on the outside of the ring. Hardcore Championship on the line here at SummerSlam. What's the champion got planned in the ring? Is he just going to wait for Tommy Lee? No, he's not. This time he connects with the springboard corkscrew moonsault. Hey, the referee was as in position as they could be. Before anybody complains about the referee, oh my God, basement clothesline. The referee was inside the ring, thought that Scorpio was going to bring this match inside the ring. Instead, it went back to the outside. The referee took as quick of a time as they could. Scorpio bumping into the referee. Tommy Lee back up to his feet. Tommy Lee with a water bottle, and Scorpio sets up that table. Fighting over the water bottle. And it may have been a decoy. Tommy Lee with a roll-up! With the roll-up! With the roll-up! He does not get the win with the roll-up! That would have been an S tier. That would have been an S tier distraction from Tommy Lee. Take the water bottle, get the roll up. Irish whip into the corner. Tommy Lee looking for something big here. He's got the champ trapped. Series of trapped knees. That table set up. Tommy Lee looked at the table. I thought he was going to set it on fire for a second. Instead, he's just going to set the world ablaze. Goozle, choke slam through the table. Tommy Lee throwing the water bottle at Scorpio's face and both men collapsing over the ropes. The number one influencer, Tommy Lee. Bang! Knee shot for the 1, 2, 3. Tommy Lee wins the Hardcore Championship. What? What? It sucks that we don't get the victory scene. Here is your winner and new NXT Hardcore Champion, the number one influencer, Tommy Lee. I have been told that Damon Evans has not shown up to SummerSlam. Damon Evans has a defense of the Openweight Championship, and they have not shown up. And if Damon Evans doesn't make it in time, the Undertaker will face Logan Paul with the Openweight Championship on the line. So the title will be stripped because he doesn't show up for his contractually obligated title defense, and it will become a defense between Logan Paul and the Undertaker. With all that said, that match is now. So our next match is for the Openweight Championship. The question is, do we see Damon Evans defend, or will it become a match, the Undertaker versus Logan Paul, for what will be the vacant Openweight Championship? All right, with no further ado, let's get to it. Our next match here, Undertaker with a shot at the What the hell is going on backstage? This is some masked assailant who is apparently taking Logan Paul out of the picture entirely. You can see this is live security footage. It's a masked assailant who is apparently attacking Logan Paul backstage. Paul at least trying to fight for himself to make his way towards Gorilla to get started with this match. With an opportunity at the Openweight Championship on the line, Logan Paul trying to defend himself against this masked person. The following match scheduled for one fall is for the Openweight Championship. Introducing first the challenger from Death Valley, represented in our channel by Benjamin 1997 Bessemer. He is the Undertaker! And his opponent, represented in our channel by Cairo, he is the newest member of Right to Censor, the reigning and defending Openweight champion, Damon Evans. Damon Evans
Is what it's all about, gentlemen.
Damon Evans in an ultimate. He has said that the ministry has needed new leadership. He has said so many things about the ministry, and here he is, knowing that he was going to be a turncoat to everybody all along.
This is arguably the biggest challenge the
Damon Evans and the Undertaker. The Openweight Championship is on the line. Damon Evans is joined in with Right to Censor.
And that turns things around. Punches and elbows. And now I see some blood on the Undertaker.
And it doesn't even take a minute into this match for Evans to draw blood from the dead man. Damon Evans against a man in the Undertaker. A man in the Undertaker who Damon Evans has had a little bit, and by a little bit meaning a whole lot of horrible things to say to and about. And yeah, the Undertaker getting back up to his feet. Evans trying to roll through him, but that's a big man. Logan Paul sliding in a table, clearly a distraction. The rockabye a deadlift gut wrench suplex from Damon Evans to the dead man.
I could see that playing a major role in this match. Yeah, I imagine it's a fool's errand to even attempt to out-tough the dead man. Wards that off. What a response. Look at this. He just tossed the leg. It couldn't have felt good being shucked around like that. Knew what was coming from Taker. Watch the hand speed, so impressive. Ooh, merciless looking blow. Oh, the physicality on display.
Series of strikes from Evans. Higher strip to the dead man. Tries to pick him up, but he's just too big. And now Logan Paul, that snake, Logan Paul up on the turnbuckle, removing the padding, knowing full well that Charles Robinson is going to see that and use that as an opportunity for a distraction.
Some heavy pressure applied to the arm, searching for any advantage towards the title.
Big knee to the face delivered by the Undertaker. And what is already feeling like a 2-on-1 handicap kind of situation between the Undertaker. Oh, well, a stiff punch. Damon Evans, and Damon Evans is about to go on a very unfortunate ride, and I guarantee he's not going to like the destination. Superplex to the ring.
That wasn't just a move. The champ is pinned. We might have a new champion here. Gets his shoulder up before the two.
This is also interesting because at the last stream per view, the Undertaker won this match because Logan Paul was the referee. Logan Paul was the guest referee, and he screwed Undertaker's opponent into giving the Undertaker this match. But it was all a long con. It was all a setup.
You have got to be kidding me. A deadlift military press. This is unreal power. And face first they go. I do not see this match going on much longer with too many more moves like that from them. You have got to be in elite physical condition to pull
After the cannonball, kick to the gut. Damon Evans, Undertaker up for a powerbomb, blaze him down, and the strength to drop him with a Samoan drop afterwards.
Pulling the hair into a mat slam. Undertaker cuts him off. He is looking to do some serious harm. Continuing to attack the neck across the top rope.
Undertaker bleeding his own blood, looking to try to draw blood from his embattered rival, a person who tried to at points usurp the ministry right from underneath his feet. For the Undertaker, this is much more than just about a simple championship. This is much more than just about being the Openweight champion or winning a match. This is personal, and it is very rare that something gets to that level against this man. Damon Evans wants to embarrass the Undertaker in every way, shape, and form. Wants to embarrass him, wants to show that he is smarter, stronger, faster, and a better wrestler than Undertaker ever has been or ever will be. But instead, a goozle reversal by Evans. Headbutt! Suplex! Undertaker's feet are definitely underneath the ropes and the referee doesn't see it.
Undertaker barely escapes the pin. What do you have to do to put this guy away? Here it comes, Michael. Byron, you should try this once.
That's a one-night stand from Damon Evans.
The champ might have just sealed things. Makes the cover. He stays alive.
And a 2 count. The Undertaker barely able to wedge that shoulder up off of the ground.
Let's see if that kick out was a spark.
Now Damon Evans. Cloverleaf cinched in. Will he make Taker tap?
Is a tap out.
No! The leg strain that the Undertaker is not to be doubted. Jumps out of the way of that leaping lariat.
Just ejected from the ring. Here we go. What great agility. Absolutely reckless abandon, and it paid off. Adrenaline's at a peak right now.
Now remember, it is a 20 count on the outside of the ring here in the Ultraverse. So just in case anybody has forgotten that cold hard fact, it is a 20 count.
Great creativity into the neck breaker. Hoisting their opponent up into a power bomb.
Big slam there from Damon Evans.
Taker needs to rise again.
We go once again to the outside. Damon Evans showcasing that strength, deadlifting the dead man before dumping him down on the mat on the outside of the ring.
I don't see things turning around in his favor. A seesaw battle in front of us. These superstars.
An aerial shot of SummerSlam and the crowd here in attendance. Undertaker down on the ground, and Damon Evans made a point to break the referee's count, and they go right back on the attack.
One strong attack after another. Boom! Spikes him down. And he's refusing to hit the brakes. He's really hit another gear, and he just can't stop. And now he's back into the ring. This is excellent. Just denigrating his opponent.
Disrespect from Evans. And once again, outside of the ring, David Evans now breaks up the referee's count so he can do even more damage to the dead man as he introduces him to the LED boards on the side of the ring. Another springboard senton from Damon Evans, who's just toying with the Undertaker. I don't know if that's like a thing you necessarily want to do, is toy around with the dead man. That seems like a mistake. Oh no, Damon Evans has made his thoughts pretty clear. He wants to embarrass the Undertaker. There is no confusion about that. Undertaker able to get out of the way of that springboard move. David Evans wants to embarrass the Undertaker. He doesn't just want to win this match. He wants the Undertaker to be so embarrassed he never wrestles again. Big powerbomb from Evans to retain the Openweight Championship and not able to get it done.
So close. That could have been it.
Drop to the chest, kick to the ear. Double underhook suplex. Kong! Did you forget who you're in the match against? Kong!
Strangers hugging each other out of fear in the crowd right now. The energy in here is palpable. Something truly special is unfolding before our eyes. This is just raw power, period.
Picks Taker up, dumps him down. Camera is obscured so we can't see if that leg is underneath the ropes.
The champ stands tall once again. Here's a few clips from the last match.
And we will never know if that was a rope break. We will never know. Damon Evans came into SummerSlam looking to make a profound and emphatic statement, and I dare say that he was able to accomplish that task. And just the sounds of boos and car sirens resound over SummerSlam as Damon Evans walked in as your Openweight champion. Damon Evans will walk out as your Openweight champion. And there you see it. We won't ever know if that was a rope break or not, because the camera was just a foot over. Here is your winner and still Openweight champion, Damon Evans. As we continue on with SummerSlam. All right, our next match here at SummerSlam is a showcase match between our Raw, SmackDown, and NXT brands. As this is a tri-brand invitational where we're gonna have three of the top women in our industry square off in a triple threat match. Alexa Bliss represents NXT. Bloody Bunny, I believe, represents SmackDown, and Cora Jade represents Monday Night Raw. And so, yeah, our next match here is a triple threat showcase between our three brands, because or three of our three co-gendered brands. Because the next big stream review after this will be Survivor Series, where who knows what'll happen in that showcase of inter-brand warfare. All right, let's get to it. This is a showcase match between our three brands, Raw, NXT, and SmackDown. And that order basically is from right to left. Cora Jade represents Raw, Alexa Bliss represents NXT, Bloody Bunny represents SmackDown as we continue on with SummerSlam. There we go. This is a triple threat match. Alexa Bliss representing NXT, Bloody Bunny representing SmackDown, Cora Jade representing Raw. This is a tri-brand invitational.
Alliance of sorts in this triple threat. If we do see one, Michael, I'm betting it won't last. These superstars are only here for one thing. They know that at the end of the day, it's every person for themselves. Totally helpless at the moment. A jumping TKO. Goes into the corner. Able to slip away. Running Hurricanrana. Quick reflex is so important in a match like this. What a counter!
Big strike there for Cora Jade.
My side headlock applied. Oh, good measure. Oh, look at this. This is not going to be nice.
Well, this is a no disqualification match. That big ass bottle is about to get used as Alexa Bliss with the trapped headbutts, but Alexa Bliss with eyes in the back of her head knew what Cora Jade was doing. At least knew what she was planning.
Power slam incoming, no. Counter in by the DDT. She knew how to evade that. There's definitely an elevated sense of pressure in her.
Bloody Bunny, water bottle in hand, loses it. Tries to go head first into Cora Jade. Cora Jade, hair pull mat slam.
Faster with each passing second. Nice hip toss takedown. Great athleticism and a drop kick to finish. Oh, Jade with good timing.
Nice back up with it from Cora Jade.
Are you blind? There was no issue with that attack. Hey, sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures. Who are we to judge? Oh, nasty fall. Tossed by the neck. This beating is taking its toll on her.
Kicks delivered by Cora Jade. Series of strikes. The Bloody Bunny not getting knocked off her feet. Stiff shot, not knocking either off of their feet until Alexa Bliss comes from behind.
And she's not done yet. Doesn't bode well if you still can't get more than a one count by now. Running Hurricanrana. Acrobatics like that take a tremendous amount of cardio.
Wheelbarrow stunner there delivered by Alexa Bliss.
Best one I've ever seen. Gets lifted into position. Jumping TKO.
That TKO, I believe Bliss landed gut first onto that giant bottle as well. Front flip DDT. I think Cora Jade was trying to go for a leg drop onto Alexa Bliss, and Bloody Bunny actually caught her and misdirected the contact from that, making Cora Jade make contact with nothing but the canvas.
Lariat combo. The offense catching up with her now. She's got her pin. Kick out at one.
Yeah, it's very early stages for any pinfall to try to occur.
Revenge chop echoing through the arena.
Even in this triple threat match, it's going to take a whole lot.
Stops that offense from connecting. Oh, what a shot. Arm control here, gonna roll through.
A little bit of a roll through, but it's not gonna. You are gonna have to be an opportunist and take advantage when your opponents are just not aware. Going for a pinfall with a roll up like that at this stage of the match wasn't gonna be enough to get it done.
Take her head clean off her shoulders. Bulldog. Jade letting her opponent know who's in charge. Taking this fight back.
Oh. Avalanche bomb delivered by Bliss to the women's world champion on the outside of the ring. Bloody Bunny with the shot to the back of the head with the lid of that water bottle. So that's just hard plastic, like a hard plastic wedge right at the base of your neck.
She's headed outside now. I wonder what her game plan is.
Cora Jade disappearing at the top of the ring. Meanwhile, oh God, it's her. A classic weapon for Cora Jade to do that baseball bat or that black kendo stick, either way, and Alexa Bliss just rips it out of her hand. Shot to the back of the head. Alexa Bliss swinging for the fences in this highlight match, this showcase match between our three brands in this tri-brand invitational. That looked like the "I'm Pretty" her, and a shout out to Alexa Bliss's stablemate Carmella with that move. Of course, the referee laid out, but this is a triple threat match, which means there are no disqualifications. So any incidental damage to the referee will not be assessed a fine. And honestly, it was expected. You put these three volatile forces inside of a ring. Powerbomb lung blower. You put these three volatile forces inside of one ring, and you knew that the referee was going to get hurt.
This could be all over. She breaks the ref's count, giving a massive effort to overcome the pin attempt. It's hard to tell exactly what Alexa Bliss is thinking when she looks at her opponents like that. Back into the ring she comes.
Irish whip. Well, never mind. Alexa Bliss stopping it in his tracks. Back elbow. Caught into the Blister Abigail. Nice teamwork there from Cora Jade. Cora Jade uses a very similar move in the Jade Runner as well. And Alexa, instead of going for the pin on a down Bloody Bunny, goes to do more damage to Cora Jade. Excuse me. Stiff shot with a kendo stick. Cora Jade knows a thing or two about kendo sticks. Stroked her! Bloody Bunny just stroked Cora Jade in SummerSlam. I can't believe she stroked her. And now a double team move from Bloody Bunny and Alexa Bliss. Stereo gut checks.
Sent flying. Alexa Bliss is taking out a lot of damage. I'm not sure how much more she can take. I know she's tough, but even this is almost too much. And now she delivers her back into the ring.
Cora Jade not knowing which way to go. She's got Bliss on the outside and Bunny on the inside and decides to take out Bliss. And then Bloody Bunny goes to take out Cora Jade. Tried to go for that low angle clothesline, but Cora Jade able to have the wherewithal to roll away. Series of strikes, powerbomb position. And on, after the powerbomb, then the Samoa drop. Right in front of the announcer's table. Alexa.
Amazing effort by her.
That was a 1 count. After everything in this match, that was a 1 count. Alexa Bliss realizing the quality of the opponent that she's up against, because that was a 1 count. Rampage from Cora Jade. 2 count. I think Cora Jade realizes that the person that goes after should be potentially Bliss, because Bloody Bunny is not the one. After the defeat, broken up at 2, this match continues on. Kick, caught, countered.
Sent out of the ring the hard way. Taking this match to the outside. The volume in this building has increased exponentially. The fans are
Ring is split. Stairs introduced. Alexa Bliss Now trying. Oh, now she got a water bottle. Cora Jade, Bloody Bunny, Alexa Bliss, all on the outside of the ring. And so are we. Nice backstabber there delivered.
She is enjoying this. Total confidence. She wants to take this thing to the outside. What a clothesline. Headlock applied. Toss their opponent. And look at for a back suplex.
As you can see, Bloody Bunny thrown into the barricade. Back suplex delivered by Bliss to Cora Jade. After that forearm shiver, Alexa Bliss does not able to connect with Bloody Bunny. And here comes Cora Jade out of nowhere.
She throws her back in.
Stiff shot from Bliss into the blister. Abigail, Alexa Bliss for the 1, the 2, and that would have been the time to do it if it were not for the kick out. As running head scissor takedown from Cora Jade.
Fights out at 2. Where is she finding the strength? This is unreal. What a barrage of stops. Perhaps looking for some kind of equalizer here.
Cora Jade with Bloody Bunny in the inside. Alexa Bliss with a steel chair. Cora Jade just ate all of that chair shot from Alexa Bliss.
A little too close. This may end it right here. Taking her down with her own attack.
Move, Faith! That is the Bunny Destroyer, and that is a 2 count because Cora Jade able to run in last second to break it up. Super kick doesn't knock Bloody Bunny off her feet though.
Really trying to do everything she can to get back in this.
Stiff punch from Bloody Bunny. Nice diving lariat to the back of the head.
Now heading outside. And now thrown back into the ring.
And another stiff shot from a chair from Cora Jade. Bliss is distracted. Cora Jade almost snuck in through the back door. This entire match, it feels like, has been the story of Alexa Bliss and the story of Bloody Bunny. Cora Jade has had a couple of tangential involvements in this match, but it really feels like Cora Jade may have heard what I was saying. Heard what I was saying. Trying to introduce a sledgehammer to the events. Alexa Bliss throwing the sledgehammer out of the ring. Probably very smart. Jade Runner! Cora Jade, bloody face and all, was not able to score the 3. I think that Bloody Bunny was getting another set of stairs, realized what was happening, and then took too much time, almost. Stiff chair shot from Bliss. That claw cinched in. Bloody Bunny's nowhere to be found. There are no rope breaks in a triple threat match. And Cora Jade gets her shoulder up off of the mat. Crucifix. Smart for Bloody Bunny to try to take advantage of a situation.
Uh-oh. What an elbow drop.
Stiff chair shot to the back of the head of Bliss. Stiff chair shot to the ribs of Bloody Bunny. That chair is a gnarled mess. And so is everyone in this match. Oh, Bloody Bunny didn't kick out. That wasn't a kick out. That was a barely get my shoulder up off the mat rollout. 201 style. Bloody Bunny trying. You know what? Respect to Bloody Bunny for that one. Trying to just steal it. Trying to steal the pinfall after a big move from Cora Jade. You know, I respect the hell out of that. It did not work. Gotta respect the hustle though. Jade runner onto the gnarled bits of a chair. If Cora Jade can find some way to take advantage of this, she might leave with a win, but Bloody Bunny's not going to have any of that. She's not going to allow that to happen one bit. Cora Jade, now with Bloody Bunny on her shoulders, dumps her face first in the corner, on the turnbuckle. What is it going to take to secure the win? A sledgehammer to the ribs. And, well, Bloody Bunny getting... Oh, my God. That was almost a sledgehammer to the knee. Jade on her rollout hits her face on the steel stairs, too. Alexa Bliss doesn't know where she is. There are fragments of weapons all over the place. Stop from a Bloody Bunny. Of course, this bunny's got hops. Bloody Bunny. Backbreaker. That barricade has seen better days. That barricade has definitely seen better days. Alexa Bliss. I'm prettier. On to so much stuff. It's just onto the pile of misfortune. Bloody Bunny landing on her feet. Bloody Bunny's got Alexa Bliss up. Power bomb! Power bomb! Power bomb! Jade in the ring. Bunny in the ring. Alexa Bliss out of this match. Alexa Bliss out of nowhere! I was about to hit the music. I thought that was it. Bunny Destroyer! But Jade right back up to her feet, and Bloody Bunny realizes that she can't go for the pin. Kendo stick in hand, but Cora Jade able to get a grip of Bloody Bunny. But it was only temporary, fighting back and forth. Irish whip into the corner. Gozo! Alexa Bliss stealing the opportunity. Alexa Bliss pinfall for the 1, for the 2. Alexa, oh my God, that could have been it. That should have been it. How did Bloody Bunny get her shoulder up off of the mat?
I'm not sure how Alexa wasn't able to seal the deal after that.
Ducks under.
She knows she's better.
Luthez press. Oh, hell yeah. No chance. Bloody Bunny's right there. No chance. Yeah, no chance. No chance. Up and avalanche bomb! Cora Jade does not get it done! This is SummerSlam! This is a tri-brand invitational between 3 of the best that the women's rosters have to offer from Raw, Smackdown, and NXT. A little appetite whet a little appetite, a little appetizer is what I was going for. A little appetizer for potentially what we might, the quality matches that we might see at Survivor Series. Big bottle to the ribs. Big bottle to the ribs. Alexa Bliss back up. Double team action from Cora Jade. Oh my God. Double underhook DDT on just all of the calamity on the outside of the ring. Alexa Bliss has effectively been taken out of this match. Oh, wow. Like, Bloody Buddy missed the landing and actually landed on that mangled chin. Alexa Bliss is back on her feet. Alexa Bliss is back on her feet. Alexa Bliss might be off her feet. Cora Jade! Rampage! Jade, the Women's World Champion, gets the dub! What an incredible match here at SummerSlam! The meteoric year of Cora Jade continues on. Cora Jade this season is an untouchable. Now, 12-2. Might be 13-2. I'm not sure if her win from earlier this week was logged into the roster or to the record book yet. Either way, the meteoric rise of the empire of Jade continues on. And that's how it ended, with a rampage and Cora Jade, your Women's World Champion, showing why she's at the top of the women's division. Here is your winner, the Women's World Champion, Cora Jade. Incredible match. Incredible match here at SummerSlam. And is that going to be an appetizer? Is that a sneak peek for Survivor Series? Is we going to see more of that come Survivor Series? Who knows? All we know is we get treated to amazing matches like that. And amazing matches like this. Because in our next match here at SummerSlam, the Intercontinental Championship is on the line. And once again, the champion comes out second. Champion comes out first. Oro Mensah, the main man, is your Intercontinental Champion. Tyler Breeze, looking to get his hands on his first singles gold in a while, is the challenger. As this is our next match with the IC Championship on the line. All right, let's get to it. Our next match, Intercontinental Championship on the line. Oro Mensah, the champion. Tyler Breeze, the challenger. Your next match is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Men's Intercontinental Championship. Introducing first the challenger. Represented in our channel by Colgate's Collections, he is Tyler Breeze. And his opponent. He is your reigning and defending Intercontinental Champion, represented in our channel by Mr. Biffy. He is the main man, Oro Mensah.
Who's going to lay claim to the workhorse title here tonight?
IC Championship on the line. Oro Mensah, the champion. Tyler Breeze, the Dream Killer. Will the dream stay alive for the main man, or will we Or will Tyler Breeze's worst nightmares come true, losing here at SummerSlam? Historically, Tyler Breeze in the Ultraverse has performed incredibly well at SummerSlams. This is Tyler Breeze's 7th appearance at the biggest party of the summer. Tyler Breeze has only lost one match. He is 5-1. 5-1 with this being his 7th appearance at SummerSlam. Oro Mensah, this is his first time showing up. So this is a huge stage that Oro Mensah is going to need to try to not focus on. Or you will have to swear to me! Vengeance! For Mensah! And Rachel! Swear to me! Thank you. Joining us on commentary. Batsto man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you for that. Irish whip, ducks under. Big back body drop from Breeze.
And it's a kick out and one for the defending champion. He's not even close to being done yet. Rolling neck snap.
Breeze slowly starting to gain control of this match, and that is not a position you want to find yourself in if you are Oro Mensah. Rainboard. Wow, Mensah went low. Breeze went high. Crash and burn there from Tyler Breeze. Now, I did mention Tyler Breeze's 5-1 record at SummerSlam, with this being his 7th match. Looking through the history of SummerSlams, there aren't that many people who can claim to say that they've got much of a better record than that. Fact is, there's only one person who's had more than 2 matches at SummerSlam and has a 0 in the loss column. That one person, whether you believe it or not, is No Way Jose. No Way Jose, 3-0 at SummerSlams. He's the only person to have multiple matches at SummerSlam and a 0 next to his name in the win-loss column. This rolling capo kick there from Oro Mensah. And now Oro Mensah springing up to the top for 50 connects.
That's got to be it. Consider the championship retained. Kick out, still has hope. This puts the pressure back on the champion. Can the champion respond with their back against the wall? I can see it in the eyes from here. Disbelief. Unbelievable how this one is still going on. And now dropping the bombs. And now Mensah has all gears in motion. That's what I was saying. Not letting Breeze.
Stiff punch there from Mensah. And Breeze with the reversal, hanging Mensah out to dry. Nice drop kick there from Tyler Breeze. Trying to kick Mensah out of his boots. And now slowing this down. Breeze trying to take the aerial assault. That tool out of Oro Mensah's weapon. Out of Oro Mensah's toolbox. Disrespectful slap to the back of the head. Slap to the ear, chop to the chest, punch to the face. A little bit of back and forth. Back and forth. Like a seesaw. Who is going to be the one who gets off this ride? Oro Mensah with the heel kick. Breeze is down. Mensah with a huge opportunity here. Another 450 on the logo. Middle of the ring. 1, 2, and Breeze kicks out at 2. This match continues on. Rolling heel kick from Oro Mensah. Breeze dazed. Mensah starting to smell it. Sweeps the leg. Crossface is on. Breeze taps out. The main man continues his meteoric rise in the Ultraverse. Oro Mensah's a bad man. He is a bad man. And when that title is on the line, you might as well call him Oro Cena from the Super Cena era. Oro Austin from the Attitude Era. The main man is your champion. Here is your winner and still Intercontinental Champion, Oro Mensah. You set him up, he knocks him down every single time and keeps it flowing here at SummerSlam. All right, next up here at SummerSlam, the Women's North American Championship is on the line as Becky Lynch takes on Natalya. Natalya, who is representing Right to Censor, might be a banner night for that stable. All right, without any further ado, sorry about the delay with that. Without any further ado, the Women's North American Championship is on the line, and it is next here at SummerSlam. The following match, scheduled for one fall, is for the Women's North American Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Dublin, Ireland, represented in our channel by Jonathan. She is Becky Lynch. And her opponent, representing Right to Censor. She is the reigning and defending Women's North American Champion, represented in our channel by the Mr. Enigma, Natalya. Now, Natalya has once again cleansed the new Women's North American Championship of all decals and logos and just left it as a clean slate because she feels all those extraneous decals are indecent and a bad waste of money. So, in her own version of censorship, she has censored the very title that she carries around. Armbar already locked in by Becky Lynch. Hit caught and counter by Becky Lynch. Stomps the ankle. As we continue on, this is night one of SummerSlam.
That'll weaken your arm. Lift it all the way up.
And a nice suplex there delivered.
And Becky anticipated that. Getting her set up for something in the corner.
Try to go for a splash. Nope, Cotton got a dice dragon screw. Counter, or at least Dragon screw move there from Natalya to try to put this one away early, only able to get the 1 count.
Just trying to sap out some energy with that cover. And able to beat Natalya to the punch. Drop kick.
Series of elbows to the ribs. Nice drop kick there from Becky Lynch. Isn't able to hit the leg drop. Big clothesline from Natalya.
As a vicious competitor, but Becky Lynch is not one to take a backseat to anyone either. Byron, what can Becky expect from the Queen of Hearts? Becky is going to need all the straight fire she can hurl Natalya's way. Natalya's power, grappling ability, and resilience can spell bad news for the man.
Wrenches the arm back and around, and then arm breaker, doing everything that she can to potentially set up for that disarmer later in the match. Becky Lynch is a tactician, and she's very smart at what she does.
Timely counter by Natalya. Several reversals, neither superstar able to penetrate their opponent's defense. German suplex. And she heads out to the floor. Obviously was in need of a breather. She goes back into the ring. Becky Lynch looking to embarrass her opponent.
Kick to the gut, series of chops. Sent straight into the steel stairs on the outside.
Oh, and it's reversed.
Back in the ring we go. The North American Championship on the line. Becky Lynch rolls around. Schoolgirl trying to roll up.
The champion with a quick shoulder.
0 count.
She's not going quietly into the good night here. Making things quickly turning into a slugfest.
This chop, countered, fired back with a punch, saying, hit me as hard as you can, I'm the man. Hit me as hard as you can, I'm the man.
Kick to the gut.
Becky Lynch, layout powerbomb.
Picture perfect example for when you just want to put someone down with authority.
Becky Lynch starting to gain some momentum in this match, and that is a bad thing if you're a Natalya, and right to censor.
The pressure with this submission maneuver. Stunning this. Great escape from the armbar.
Stiff elbow into the fireman's carry. Nice transition there from Natalya to try to slow this one down and wear her opponent down. Stiff kick right to the kidneys.
Focused attack on the neck. Natalya making the climb.
Missed with a clothesline. Natalya able to hop over it.
Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Big suplex. Natalya down. And all of that momentum she just built, stuck like a car in the mud. Thank you. Let's take a little bit too much time there. Airplane spin around and around. Don't know how you're not dizzy after that.
Watching her prey rise. We know what she's looking for here.
Becky Lynch. Becky go round.
This could do it.
Holds it for the 1 count only. My word.
Clearly, she's still got a lot of
Oh, all right then. All right. That is that. All right. That is a 1 count, and this continues on. All right. Becky's got to apparently pull a lot more out of her hat.
Natalya can withstand this. Oh, unloading a big kick to the back. She turns that attack away. Oh, what power with the German. She still fights out in 1. Not even letting the ref get to the 2 count.
Sleeper slam from Becky Lynch.
Lynch is honing in.
Now Becky Lynch.
Arm wringer. And
Stiff elbow. Nice counter. And into the sharp shooter. And it's been Becky who's been setting up submission moves all night. Now it's Natalya hitting her big move. But Becky able to weasel her way out, snake her way out of it without... Oh my word! What a spear from Natalya. I didn't know that she had her in her. 2 count. I had no idea Natalya had that kind of a spear in her. Suplex, Northern Lights into the combo for the 1, the 2, and yet Becky Lynch gets her shoulder off of the mat. Natalya can't believe it. The people here in attendance at SummerSlam can't believe it. Our referee can't believe it. Irish whip from the North American champion, ducks under. Tries to go for something there, but Becky just a little too wise to it. Both people are down. 1, 2, 3. She's up. She's up. She's up. She's up. She's up. She's up. Inverted figure 4 to try to get the submission, but slips out of the hold.
He's climbing to the top. She's fighting to get back up, but I don't think that fight's about to matter. Look out.
He lands big drop kick.
Hits the mark. Rolling neck snap. Brutal. Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the officials' count.
This match goes to the outside of the ring, and so do we with the Mastodrome 3000. It was a European figure 4. You know it's the European because it's the sideways version of the figure 4. Man! Handle! Slam! On the mat on the outside. And with the North American Women's Championship on the line, Becky Lynch has got her eyes set and does not hit the target. Only a 2 count. This match continues on.
Nice hip toss. And an elbow drop to the arm. Becky showing no restraint. Yeah, Lynch is appearing unstoppable. I think she's looking to end things here.
Becky Lynch perched on the second rope, diving shoulder tackle, but Natalya able to swat it away.
Finding the breathing room she needed now. Natty was getting grinded down, but just created a chance to change things. Oh my, dragon screw. Wow, that hurt. Becky looks lost out there. It could be the end for her soon.
Natalya. Big counter from Becky Lynch. Huge counter at a huge time as Becky Lynch sees the opportunity in front of her.
You should try this once.
One night stand from Becky Lynch.
Stand. No thanks. It just got as bad as it could for the champ.
Natalya's down. Is she out? Will we have a new champion? No!
We are seeing something special from the champ here.
Natalya fighting like hell. And I don't know how, but this match still has got legs.
Every person in this capacity crowd is on their feet. And with good reason. These superstars are earning all of their respect.
Becky Lynch smart to roll to the outside of the ring there.
But for what reason?
And, well, Natalya went over the stairs. Becky Lynch went around the stairs, playing a little bit of mind games there as well.
What's the thought here?
Nice shoulder breaker from the challenger. The champion firing away. Keep in mind as she hits the chop block. Keep in mind
Thinking about a surfboard submission, no.
that champion's advantage does come through. And it is a 20 count on the outside. Will we see Natalya resort to a count out victory?
This is going to be nasty. Kick right to the gut. And another. Just disrespecting their fallen opponent.
As you see Natalya just continuing to put in the work on the outside of the ring.
And she slides her back to the mat.
Natalya actually wanting to finish this one legit.
Ooh, that's going to leave a mark. Momentum is running away from Becky fast. This is a more daunting task than Becky bargained for. Driven down. Becky moves out of the way.
That's arm track clothesline. And another arm track clothesline from the champion. And a third arm track clothesline from the champion.
Able to save herself there. To the midsection.
Manhandle slam!
Handle slam.
And that could do it here for the 1, 2. How?
She just won't stay down.
Somehow is Natalya finding it inside of her to continue with these kickouts.
Here it comes, Michael. Byron, you should try this one.
One night stand.
Stand.
And with that being said, this is a 1, 2, 3. Becky Lynch is your new women's champion. What an incredible match. An absolute incredible match. This match had everything. This match had everything. I'll tell you, everybody on Raw, SmackDown, and NXT are absolutely bringing it here for night 1 of SummerSlam. And we can only hope that night 2 is going to at least live up to this, if not improve on it. We still have some matches left to go. This is an absolutely incredible showing from everyone involved. Here is your winner and new Women's North American Champion, Becky Lynch. And there's your screenshot. As we continue on with SummerSlam. The next match up is a fatal four-way ladder match, and it is for the Women's United States Championship. There is a little bit of a caveat there. This match will feature the Women's United States Champion, Toni Storm, obviously. Her two known challengers, Lola Vice and Sonya Deville, who have each earned their way into this match. There will also be a mystery fourth entrant in this match. Fatal four-way ladder match for the Women's United States Championship. All right, our next match. Fatal four-way ladder match for the Women's United States Champion. Toni Storm comes into this match as your champion. Her challengers, Lola Vice, Sonya Deville, earned their way into this match with qualifiers earlier this month. There is a mystery fourth member of this match, and we will see who that is now. Following match is a fatal four-way ladder match for the Women's United States Championship. And let's get underway. Salang, the newest member of Raw. Sonya Deville, a stalwart figure of the women's division. Lola Vice, an upcoming upstart and newcomer, and the dominant women's champion. I guess we're going to add in some ladders and some chairs to this as well.
It is hard to find a rhyme or reason in a TLC match, but you can't deny that it has created some absolutely amazing memories over the years. The way these superstars put it all on the line, I'm excited sure not to blink because you just might miss something. Caught in a bad spot.
And Toni Storm goes flying. Salang standing head and shoulders above literally everybody in the ring. A very Megan Bayne-like frame from Salang.
You could possibly get your hands on. If you don't, just know that your opponents absolutely will.
Spinning heel kick. And we never know how this is gonna go. These ladder matches are super unpredictable. You add in tables, you add in chairs to the mix, and it's just, we have no idea. We have no idea who is gonna be the one to climb the ladder and rip down the Women's United States Championship. Toni Storm has felt like she has beaten them all. But beating multiple people in a match as unpredictable as this is saying something.
The challenger really taking it on the chin here. I think she still has time to collect herself and get back in this, Cole. Tough hit to the legs. Pain must be shooting through that leg now.
It's running knee there delivered by Storm. Salang with a swing and a miss. Just the statures of these two just so different. Lola Vice trying the damnedest to hustle up the ladder, and then, yeah, that wasn't going to work out for her so well. Yeah, Storm goes crashing down. Salang just able to power that ladder down.
Lola turns that around. Take a seat at the table. This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object. Both wrists captured, and that was nasty. I said flying. Talk about intimidation. I'm not sure if it's resilience or stupidity that's going to drive you to try and come back from a move like that. Hey, that's my water bottle. Don't worry about that now. Just get out.
Series of kicks from Lola Vice.
No, you know what? Stay right there, Saxton.
And now Lola. Triangle submission locked in. Salang able to use her large frame to get out of the ring, get out of the move. Spinning backbreaker from Storm on the outside of the ring. Meanwhile, Lola Vice really taking it to Salang on the inside of the ring. Tables in the ring, ladders in the ring. Tables set up. Oh boy. Oh boy, Lola Vice might be in some trouble here. Tried to go for the spinning back fist. Got caught by Salang and just sends her flying. By the way, Toni Storm just clotheslined Sonya Deville with that ladder. That ladder hanging on the outside of the ring. Toni Storm using it as an advantage. While the ladder has been set up once, no one has made it to the top of the ladder yet, but Toni Storm could be looking to change that after that tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Nope, Storm now setting the ladder up in the corner. Feeling though was probably Deville was in the way. Spear! Cutting the champ in half and leaving Deville alone in the ring. Well, here comes once again, the statue-esque Salang. Oh, gets knocked down! And she'll get up again. It's gonna be hard to keep her down.
his plans. I'm sure of it. The right hands create separation and an escape. She's getting that ladder.
Deville with the ladder up. Salang with the ladder in her hands. Lola Vice with Salang in her hands. And we're back to all 4 women in the ring. Women's United States Championship on the line. We are at as close to a standstill, but lightning strike from Toni Storm out of nowhere. Deville is out of it for right now. But Salang goes right after the champ. And Lola Vice knocks that ladder out of the ring. And now we are back at a standstill. Double underhook, ladder's right there, but instead until the Tiger Bomb. Toni Storm. Toni Storm gaining momentum, but there are fallen bodies everywhere and in her way. This is the difficult thing about a ladder match, is you need to climb that ladder. You need to set it up in the right spot to climb the ladder. You need to have enough time to climb the ladder to get that championship hanging above the ring.
Pinpoint aim right to the arm. And she quickly turned that around. Every counter being answered with another.
So did Deville. Armbar locked into Salang. Standing Kimura lock is in.
Cost you the match directly, but it could do a lot. He's firing off shots to the side and escapes.
Stomp to the back of the head from Storm to Vice. Deville knocked out of action by Salang, and Salang dumps Storm down. And now is the perfect opportunity for the tallest woman in this match by far to make the long climb up. Gets her hands on the title, at least just touches it with her fingertips, and then gets brought violently back down to earth. Now Storm setting the ladder up. Ducks the clothesline. Vice! Don't know what Lola Vice was thinking. Climbing that ladder on the outside of the ring. Lola Vice is high in the air. So is Toni Storm. So is Toni Storm. Toni Storm has got her hands on it. Salang ending that right away.
Lola turns that around. She's looking to end her right now. Standing on top of the ladder.
Yeah, not a good look for Lola Vice. Comes crashing down, diving shoulder tackle from Toni Storm as well.
And now she delivers. And I think we just might see. Face first. And now she's
That would be the Salang-a-rang from Salang.
quickly before her opponent can recover.
Table set up on the outside of the ring, but that shouldn't matter because no one was on the inside of the ring, and another spear from Sonya Deville. Toni Storm back up to her feet. Storm goes after Lola Vice. Storm lands nastily on that giant bottle. Deville is the only one on her feet, at least until Salang makes her way up to her feet, and Deville better watch out behind her. Deville takes out the champ. Salang takes out the ladder. The only person who's gotten close to the championship has been the champion, Toni Storm. Toni Storm is the only one who has had her hands up. She's been up the ladder and had her hands on the title.
Denied with an elbow. Fends off the attack with an elbow.
Irish whips Lola Vice into Sonya Deville.
See here.
Facebuster, that table in a very weird position.
Russian leg sweep.
Salang went flying. Lola Vice tried to go for the chop block, but wasn't able to connect with it.
Hard knee to the gut by Lola Vice and followed by the axe kick.
Toni Storm with Salang in her grips, but Salang fighting her way out of it. Big boot to the face. Salang's the only one standing. Salang has got the ladder in position, dead center of the ring. Lola Vice dancing on the outside of the ring. Lola Vice, does she have the strength? She does. She does have the strength to be able to outmuscle and push Salang off of the ladder, and push the ladder down with Salang going with it, rather. She had to let us know that she was a Latina. Absolutely had to let us know that she was a Latina before knocking down the ladder. That's where she gets her superpowers. It's like Kazam saying Kazam. Or the Green Lanterns saying by darkest day, by blackest night. Or whatever the hell the Green Lantern Loaf is. Running knee shot. Vice back up to her feet. However, Storm sets up the ladder, but once again, Vice up to her feet. Storm goes face first into the ladder. This is a perfect opportunity for Lola Vice to make a long climb. It is a long climb for Lola Vice. And it's a short way down. Knee to the face, only person standing, Toni Storm and Sonya Deville, and stopped her into the ladder! My word! Toni Storm made sure that Deville hit every rung on the way down. Damn! And this ladder match just keeps going on. It just keeps forging on.
Torturous knee. It looks like she wants to take this match outside.
Storm on the outside of the ring. Vice on the outside of the ring. You know what else is on the outside of the ring? All the ladders. Not a single one of them inside the ring. So no matter what damage these four are doing to each other, and there is a lot of damage, you can tell because of the blood dripping from Salang's head, staining the canvas. Salang with the big splash. Not done there with Sonya Deville. Power slam. No ladders in the ring. I just want to make a point of that. Not a single one of the ladders inside the ring. We do have chairs now and a dosed rolling thunder bomb. Storm with the ladder in. Salang slides her way out because she wanted to get another weapon and a steel chair shot. Lightning strike from Toni Storm. If Lola Vice is distracted, if Salang... Salang threw Lola Vice into the ladder to knock it down.
She'll take things into the ring.
Who will leave with the Women's United States Championship? Who will leave this match? Standing big spinning heel kick there from Toni Storm. Lola Vice, Salang battling it out. Storm simply setting up the ladder in the corner for right now, keeping it there for safekeeping. Although this may not, I was going to say this may not be too safe. Lola Vice had a target. Ducks under. Pops over. Super kick from Toni Storm. Storm doesn't see Deville behind her. Deville doesn't see Salang behind her.
I can't tell if that's a safer or a worse place for it. Using the elbow.
Don't know what Toni Storm was thinking there. Don't know what she was thinking there. If this match had submissions, Sonya Deville would be the new champion. However, it doesn't. All it does is that knocks down Salang.
I've seen this before. Get ready.
Air raid neck breaker from Storm. Lola Vice driving Storm into the ladder and then a drop kick bouncing her off of it.
And she anticipated what was coming. Reversal on Vice.
Once again, a submission move locked in, and it's useless. This time the Giantess with the Anaconda Vice locked into Lola Vice. You gotta climb the ladder. Lola Vice avoiding the chair shot. Salang, realizing that the ring may have been maybe a little too full right now, puts the ladder back in the corner. Deville is just hanging on for dear life onto the apron. The champion, Toni Storm, nowhere to be seen. Oh, there she is, top of your screen. Deville, ladder in her hand. Deville, ladder middle of the ring. Lola Vice, submission move onto Sonya Deville. Toni Storm saying, please hold on to that sleeper hold a little longer. Toni Storm. Toni Storm is up. Toni Storm. Oh, almost. Almost. But Salang was just too fast. And there's just that was just a massive humanity in the middle of the ring. There's no way to get up. There's no way to set a ladder up. Deville is trying her best to clear house right now. And this might be the opportunity. Vice was out on the apron. Vice is back up. Side suplex. I think Deville's head may have hit the ladder. Salang now making her way up. Blood everywhere. Toni Storm bleeding. Salang bleeding. Spinning back fist from Lola Vice. Lola Vice. Chair shots for everybody. Stiff chair shot from Deville. Toni Storm now trying to come into the fight. Everybody's down. This is as good of a chance that you get. Salang bleeding everywhere. Toni Storm bleeding everywhere. Stiff knee shot from Storm. Lola Vice with a sleeper slam, a springboard senton from Toni Storm. Lola Vice somehow, for some reason, rolls to the outside of the ring. Oh, Toni. Toni going for proof, and Salang gets out of the way. The only person on their feet in the ring is Lola Vice. Storm was quick to push that ladder up from underneath her.
And enters back into the ring. Laying the ladder against the turnbuckle here. This can't be good.
Straight into the ladder. Lola Vice getting a 2-on-1 right now from Toni Storm, and Sonya Deville. Salang looks dead. I can tell you, everybody in this match is absolutely 100% spent. Deville with the slow climb up. And Lola Vice. Lola Vice pushes her right off. I don't understand how anybody in this match is going to leave with the ability to walk here at SummerSlam. It's incredible. She didn't miss that lap. Didn't miss that knee. Salang rolling to the outside. Lola Vice out on her feet. Deville on her way to her feet. Look at the state of the ring. Vice might be out of this. Storm with the ladder. Vice is back up to her feet. Deville gets shoved off the ladder. Salang like a Terminator coming in. Chair shot. Chair shot. No, not to Deville. Spear from Deville. Storm, look out behind you. Clothesline. Super kick. What? Just a destruction derby. Sonya Deville once again locked in a submission move, but it doesn't matter in this match. Salang with Toni Storm. No, Toni Storm able to shake it off. Toni Storm with Salang on the ropes. Big clothesline from the Giantess. Lola Vice is the only one in the ring. Now nobody's in the ring. Make it make sense. I think Salang realizes this. Lola Vice clearly realizes this. She made a beeline for the inside of the ring. Stiff chair shot.
Towards the top rope. From the top, double stomp.
Big stomp. I just the ring is more the ring is more stained than it is canvas right now. It's just look at all the broken chairs. I'm surprised no one has actually gone through a table. Pop up. Drops down. Storm looks at the ladder, but there are two other people who are looking to make your life a living hell if you go anywhere near that ladder. Well, Sonya Deville trying to just bury her opponents underneath tables. When all else fails. When all else fails, just make a pile. Here at SummerSlam. What's going to be the straw that breaks the match's back? Big reversal there from Toni Storm. Lola Vice has got Deville up against the ropes. Storm sending Salang onto the apron. Storm sending Vice, not into a knee. Storm tried to go for that running knee, but wasn't able to connect with it. And now Deville is back. And now Salang is back. Storm is out for the time being. Well, Lola of Ice has a ladder, and she's the only one who's conscious right now. Here comes Storm. Here comes Deville. Is that table blocking Toni Storm from being able to get to the ladder? That table is blocking Toni Storm from being able to get to the ladder in time. Sonya Deville. Deville with a bit of innovative defense there. The table blocked the now former champion from being able to get to the ladder. Out for blood is right. Look at the state of this ring. Look at the state of the competitors in this match. Lola Vice ended that match being buried underneath a table. Here is your winner and new Women's United States Champion, Sonya Deville. And Sonya looks fresh as a daisy. She looks fresh as she's a spring chicken. She could not look more rejuvenated with her new championship in her hand here at SummerSlam. Our next match here at SummerSlam is for the Women's Undisputed Championship. Good luck following that last match. That's all I gotta say. As we have Sonya Blayde, Dani Elliott. Dani Elliott is the reigning defending Women's Undisputed Champion on SmackDown. Good luck following that last match. Well, let's get to it as we continue on. The following match is scheduled for one fall and is for the SmackDown Undisputed Women's Championship. Introducing first the challenger. She is Sonya Blayde. And her opponent. She is the reigning and defending SmackDown Women's Undisputed Champion, represented in our channel by Icarus. She is the final girl, Dani Elliott.
You can see it in the eyes of each individual. Only razor sharp focus when this
and Corey Graves said it best there. Razor sharp focus is what you see here with the highest prize in the women's division on SmackDown on the line. That beautiful SmackDown Women's Undisputed Championship. As bells ring, and it's time to put total leather. Starting off with the float over DDT. Dani Elliott is known for taking these matches with a very slow pace. She is known for taking her matches and allowing her opponent to almost wear themselves out before she really comes in for the strike. So if that is to believe to be her strategy for this one, we're gonna see what looks to be a very dominant from Sonya Blayde in the beginning of this match. It's going to look like Dani is just like a fish out of water, but that is usually her tactic. Scorpion kick there. Not so much a scissors kick, Michael Cole, but thank you very much. It's a scorpion kick.
rolling neck snap. Ooh. That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes.
Springboard, nothing there. And that's where, and this is where the turnaround starts to happen. This is where the get good starts to come into play, as we're starting to see where Dani Elliott can get good in her matches. She once again wants to see just what her opponent is capable of doing before coming in with a strike. And now, at least it looked like Dani was starting to try to get into this. Another attitude adjustment pile driver. A springboard into the splash. Only a 2 count.
A surprisingly deep count for this stage of the match.
Here we go. Beautiful swinging neck breaker.
Now after laying low, taking a few amount of hits, taking a few hits after at the beginning of this match. Dani Elliott doing what she normally does. She's forging ahead very, very aggressively here. Look at the crossbody there. Final girl, Dani Elliott going up to the top, going all the way out, and so shall we with the drone shot. Let's get a wide angle of this diving neck breaker, beautifully executed there from Dani Elliott. Power bomb into the cutter from the final girl. And it's like I said before. Dani Elliott loves to allow her opponents to be lulled into a false sense of confidence. But you don't want to surrender any kind of momentum to Sonya Blayde, because she will make you pay. She is a malevolent being, Sonya Blayde. She is very cutter on the outside. She is very cutting in the ring, and cold as hell. You do not want to give her a chance. Here at SummerSlam.
Looking to explore things ringside now. Cora, that's a unique suplex. Wrist clutch suplex, perfect. The champ struggling to stay on the defensive there.
But the question now is, can you find a response through the pain?
She's making the climb to the top rope.
She has no idea where she is right now. Up high.
Oh, diving crossbody.
And now she's in full defense mode.
This is where she breaks or keeps fighting.
Kick to the, nope, nothing. Caught and countered by the champion. Dani Elliott slides through. One count once again. Not able to have that roll up go far. Stroked her into the ropes.
Totally out of it. She's a perfect target.
Use the ropes while she stroked her.
With a midsection double underhook.
Fall of Icarus.
Lung blower. Good luck breathing after that.
Big moves back to back from the champ. Not enough to put this one in the books.
Now is not the time to wallow in disbelief. Pressure must be kept on.
Drop kick in the corner, looking for more.
And another for good measure.
Pin attempt by the champion. And a kick out.
And another 2 count. Dani Elliott starting to try to get that, starting to really work that momentum. Really starting to drive the action in the way that she wants. Sonya Blayde needs to get back on the offensive. She can't allow Dani Elliott to build up momentum, to build up confidence in this match, because once Dani Elliott gains just the smallest amount of confidence, she becomes unstoppable, and we have seen that from her time and time and time again. Irish whip reversed. Sorry, missed by Sonya Blayde.
Clothesline. Punches to the ear? How are they going to hear after this match? Right to the spine.
The champ holding on by a thread.
Yeah, she's in a lot more than rough shape here.
Sonya Blayde cut open nasty.
For something here.
Ah, give Takamichinoku his royalties there.
Gas tank is running past E now. Flying.
Sonya Blayde with a big splash. Lots of air underneath the sails. Is able to fly and hit her target in the dead center of the ring, but only able to get a 2 count.
Still going on defies all reasoning. And she's tracking her opponent. Might be ready to put her away.
Ooh, one step ahead there.
She might be waking up.
Nice clothesline there from the challenger. Followed up by an elbow drop. Dani Elliott, the SmackDown Women's Undisputed Champion. In this penultimate match on night 1 here at SummerSlam. It has been a fantastic night, and these two not disappointing. Irish whip. Well, picks Dani Elliott up and throws her instead. Ducks under. Hops over. Sonya Blayde. Big back body drop.
And now an imposing onslaught of attacks in her direction.
She's got to start fighting back to get in this match. Bang!
Oh, chop to the chest. Oh, punch to the face. Knife edge chop. Knife edge chop. Knife edge chop. Back and forth. Somebody's got to get. Both are getting wobbly in the knees. Who is going to give up first? Dani Elliott challenging Blayde. Dani Elliott challenging Blayde again. Now the champ saying it's her turn, and yeah, in the middle of SummerSlam, we got ourselves a hockey fight. Kick to the gut. Oh, cutter! Both women are down. Both women are up. Dani Elliott is like a boulder. Slow to move and start, but once she gets rolling downhill, you will not stop her. Bang! 1, 2. Stolen Valor. That was Sonya Blayde's finisher. This is Dani Elliott's finisher. For the 1, the 2, and the 3. Champ stays champ here at SummerSlam.
Sometimes a match can't live up to the hype, guys, but that one sure did.
Incredible match. Incredible. And now the question starts to rise as Dani's victim count starts to mount up. Who's going to be the next person to step up to Dani Elliott for the Women's Undisputed Championship on SmackDown? There is a whole locker room that are frothing at the mouth. Just who is going to be the one to step up to take the shot? I'll tell you this: whoever does step up, you better bring your A, B, and your C game. Here is your winner and still undisputed women's champion, the final girl, Dani, Elliott. There you see it. The fact that that wasn't a 5-star classic, you know, Meltzer didn't like it. Meltzer said that this match could have taken place in Japan. In our night 1 main event of SummerSlam, the NXT Championship is on the line as CM Punk takes on champion Bobby Lashley. All right, let's get to it. Our main event of night 1 of SummerSlam. Your main event scheduled for one fall is for the NXT World Championship. Introducing first the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, represented in our channel by young Grasshopper Luke. He is CM Punk. And his opponent, representing Empire Inc., represented in our channel by Cotton Tech. He is the reigning and defending NXT champion of the world, the almighty Bobby Lashley.
Lots of competitors in the back dream for a shot at this title.
And here we are, main event of night 1. Then we rewind the clock and do it again tomorrow. But that's a problem for future us. Right now, we're living in the present, and this, ironically enough, is a hell of a gift. CM Punk, Bobby Lashley. A lot of people are saying, what in the ECW is this? I'll tell you what this is. The NXT Championship on the line. The main event of night 1, and Bobby Lashley starts off by just treating CM Punk like a football after a touchdown. That was just a cold, hard spike.
That just reverberated throughout the entire building. Talk about making a statement. These two have learned each other so well.
Lashley, no, Irish whip, reverses to the corner. Knee to the face. CM Punk usually changed that with a bulldog, but he didn't feel that he can get Bobby Lashley down on the ground with a bulldog. Instead, springboard, using his agility as his primary weapon, which is not an unwise tactic. Bobby Lashley clearly has got power, so you need to use the one thing that your opponent does not have, and if that is speed, then you use it as the weapon that as a weapon against your opponent.
One more time. Tornado DDT.
This DDT there delivered. CM Punk firmly in control right now.
Kick to the back.
Some damage being dealt to the champ.
Yeah, but he's still got plenty in the tank. And they're still from the top.
Oh, he flips that around.
And he has finally...
Reversal of the axe bomb, punched right to the ribs, and then a running drop kick there from Bobby Lashley as Bobby Lashley onto the barricade.
Taking on CM Punk.
Bobby Lashley showing his agility. Axe bomber.
Holy cow! What did we just see?
Elbow drop.
Piercing.
Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count. He's being prepped for something.
Ooh, man. Backbreaker.
Lands the elbow. And now thrown back into the ring.
He averts the offense.
Still fighting back. Look at him go.
Series of elbows to the ribs, breaking the clutches of CM Punk temporarily. Bobby Lashley, Irish whip. Big spine buster.
The challenger unable to stay out of harm's way.
Taking aim on the arm.
Oh, just
Mention the power game of Bobby Lashley.
tossing the
We mentioned the power game of Bobby Lashley. You do not want to be CM Punk
elbow drop.
on this end of things. I guarantee you it is not going to be pleasant. Because once CM Punk is able, once Bobby Lashley is able to get rolling.
Shoulder ahead of the count. He's nowhere near ready to stop fighting yet.
Turns into a much different story. And CM Punk just absolutely no-sold the Yokosuka cutter. Lashley was looking to go for potentially that hurt lock.
Working to neutralize that arm.
Nice reversal there from Lashley. Knee to the face.
Lots of damage under the challenger now.
Yeah, but you know this one is still up in the air.
Once again, this is for the NXT Championship as Lashley spiking CM Punk again for the NXT Championship.
Delivering right hands and then slamming their opponent's face to the canvas.
This is the main event of the first night of SummerSlam. We will be back. We will be back with night 2 of SummerSlam, and I do want to take this as an opportunity to thank you guys all. If this were the real life product, we would stop the thing and talk about how many people we have attended or how much money TKO is trying to make off this. But who cares? Oh, CM Punk scorpions himself. Lashley ducks under, and CM Punk just goes face first into the barricade.
And he gets set back into the ring.
Oh wait, I am being told from our concessions gate, yes, we sold a single bag of popcorn. Only one. Everybody in the stadium is sharing because the tickets are too expensive. Hurt lock is in! And Punk punches his way out. Springboard dropkick there from Punk to knock Bobby Lashley, the NXT champion, off his feet.
These men have shown no indication of staying down.
Their guts, their fire won't allow them to give up. Slam. That'll let you up. Oh, predicted what was coming.
Hoisted up high here.
Bobby Lashley taking CM Punk on a walk. Not gonna like the destination.
CM Punk set.
Face first into the turnbuckle, but CM Punk rallies right back with the drop kick.
Getting up on wobbly legs, but he'll soon be put back down.
Springboard, clothesline, Lashley down. CM Punk sees an opportunity here. Goes for the pinfall, not a, it's a 1 count.
Still has a great amount of fight in them. Not
1 count.
let it end like this.
Punk now trying to use the ropes, and another 1 count.
Quite enough to put him away. Whoa, what a high kick. He's got his sights locked in now.
CM Punk, Irish whip into the referee though. Referee stopping Lashley's momentum and giving Lashley a chance to get focused back on the task at hand.
That in its tracks. Back and forth trading reversals.
Strong strikes, but Punk able to fight his way. Stiff chop. Punch from Lashley. Kick to the gut. Bad times for Punk ahead.
Could that be enough?
For the win. Kick out of
2 count still. Don't know how Lashley was able to, how Punk rather was able to kick out after 2.
Bodies have been decimated.
Spear! Oh no. Oh no. You knew it as soon as Lashley hit that spear. As soon as Lashley hit the spear. CM Punk. There were those who said he didn't have what it takes to defeat Bobby Lashley. There are those who said he didn't have what it takes to win at SummerSlam. I did look over the record books. This is CM Punk's third appearance at SummerSlam and his third loss. He is 0-3 at the biggest party of the summer. It is not a party if you're CM Punk. And there you see it, the move to put this one in the books. Here is your winner and still the NXT champion, the almighty Bobby Lashley. That's gonna wrap it up for us here at SummerSlam Night 1. We hope to see you for SummerSlam Night 2. Thank you for checking us out, and we'll see ya in the next one. He hurts people. He hurts people. Standing proud as your champion, the almighty Bobby Lashley. That's gonna wrap it up for SummerSlam, everybody. That is gonna wrap it up for SummerSlam Night 1. We are going to continue tomorrow with SummerSlam Night 2. But yeah, that's gonna do it for us here tonight.